Okay. Boo! And there we go. We should... Oh, I'm going to get horribly trounced. Live. Live on the stream. Yeah.
I'll help you.
Hello, everybody. Just want to say hello. It's Verity here. I'm in the Gwent open beta with Kitty. Say hello, Kitty.
Hi, guys.
Who is
also...
also...
we have 8 viewers right now, but I can't see them in the viewer list. But...
Really? Okay. All right. Maybe they've come to learn from my hot strategies, which I have very few. Right. Okay. For those of you that haven't played Gwent, where have you been? Quite frankly, because it's just bloody awesome. It's the card game that was a sub-game of The Witcher 3. And I loved it there, and now they've brought it into its own individual game, and now you can play it here. And it's changed quite a bit from what you were playing. Well, it's essentially still the same game, but they've just changed a lot of the features of the cards, made it a bit more Hearthstone-y, I suppose. But it's enormous fun, apart from when you get trounced, which is going to happen a lot. I'm currently level 7. I've got up here in the corner. I don't know. Can you see that, Kitty? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see you're 11-7.
Up in the top right corner there, I've got the little ore thing, which is the 70. You have to collect those to open the thing on the right, which is kegs. And when you open kegs, you get new cards, and that's all very exciting. And the thing in the middle is scraps, which you can build new cards from. So that's also very exciting.
Cool.
So, yeah. At the moment, I've been playing the Skellige deck, which is actually a little bit controversial, because Skellige was only introduced in Blood and Wine, but it is awesome. So these are my decks. I don't know if you probably can't see them yet. I'll give you a couple of minutes to catch up. Is anybody in the room? Has anyone come to see?
Said there's people in the room, but I can't see anybody.
Welcome, if anyone has come to see. So yes,
people. So this is your Skelly Welly.
Skelly Welly is my Skellige deck.
Doot. Card yourself.
Doot is my monsters deck, which I never play.
Oh, these are your decks that you've got a whole lot of dwarf.
There's a lot of dwarf in my Skellige deck, which again, I started playing in the beginning, but I've kind of moved away from. And then there's Northern Realms Master Race, which I do play from time to time, but Skelly Welly's where it's at. So
Skelly Welly, that's brilliant. I've got to say it's a close second to Doot, but I just like Doot.
Doot, Mr. Skeletal. Thank you, Mr. Skeletal.
Very erudite.
Right, come on then. Let's do it. Let's take the Skelly Welly and see how badly we get punched to death. I bet you any money they're playing Northern Realms Master Race. They almost always are. Either that or Monsters. But,
what is it about the Skellige deck that you prefer?
Crush those vermin!
The Northern deck and the
got the heart
because they all have their own
crate.
pluses and negatives and
the
positives.
Skellige deck is very much a come from behind deck. It's all about, which is the other name that I nearly called it, to be honest.
Come from behind.
Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna you talk to people, because I'm just gonna focus briefly on what I hope is going to be a decent hand, and probably isn't.
You do that.
I haven't really got shit here, to be honest. Do I really need that many priestesses of Freya? Probably not. Oh, do I want my young berserker? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, basically.
You've got Geralt in this Skellige deck.
Yeah. Geralt's in there, baby. Oh, it's me. Because a lot of what Skellige is about... Now, I'm sure there's lots of terms that I don't know, because I'm not a... Now, this is a...
Who's the courage to fight the Velkarls,
I'm slightly regretting turning the voices down now. Because they're quite loud. I think I might come out and turn them down when I finish this game.
Give us all you got!
Because when they shout at me, I can't really hear you. Yes.
Aye, sir.
Everything about Skellige is about kind of doing damage to yourself, or berserking your people, or bringing people back from the dead, basically.
Damage to yourself?
Yeah, it's a bit messed up. Oh, actually no.
No, I like that.
Play it. Yeah. to win. So have you played much Gwent at all then? Or?
Elves must die!
I played a little bit. I
know-
obviously played it at the start of the game. I played it for a couple of missions. I just, do you know what? I really loved.
I will prove my
in
worth.
Final Fantasy VIII, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what it was called now. It was that long ago, but like I went down a rabbit hole, and I tend to do that with things. Like I will go down a rabbit hole and get lost, and I kind of got a little bit worried that I would get lost in it. Ready, a video minor stream issue with the video details in our Discord, Verity. Most people probably won't notice though.
Oh, okay. What sort of problems?
Don't know. Said details will be in Discord. I can't.
Can you have it? Because I can't come out of this at the moment because it's live.
Streams lagging.
Oh.
Similar to the frame rate issue Susan had. Did you update your OBS?
I did. I updated it yesterday. Bollocks.
Yeah. I'm not particularly triple triad. Yeah, that was it. Triple triad. Sorry. I'm not finding it particularly bad.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my other screen and I can't see too much going wrong.
Tell me you jest.
God, it might just be your problem. Something like it is a bit laggy. Like, don't be going, oh, you've got Siri in that deck as well.
Yeah, she's
That's pretty badass.
super awesome. She's good, and she comes back from the dead. No, she doesn't come back from the dead. She kind of like, if you lose, she comes back into your hand again.
That's pretty cool.
So,
yeah,
You
no,
want to pass, you gotta
laggy,
pay.
I can see
Can't let you through
what
elsewise.
means, But like, it's not unwatchable, particularly because it is a card game.
Best give up now!
okay.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Is there anything we can do, or?
I don't know. Like
Um,
you're playing it and it's not laggy.
no, the game's playing fine, but apart from I'm not concentrating very well on it, and therefore doing quite badly.
Yeah. Scott says it's watchable. I wouldn't worry if this game had any real motion,
Onward!
we'd be in trouble, though.
Attack!
Didn't you say you need a new computer though?
Oh God, do I? Yes. This is complete potato machine, unfortunately.
Potato quality.
Oh no, don't do that, Hartley. Don't do that. That would be stupid. Cancel. Oh, that was close. One of the big problems I'm finding with the beta at the moment is getting cards to play. Go!
So you noticed a couple of bugs and stuff?
Yeah, it's just, look at this.
We'll greet him with a fire and iron.
Just sometimes it just won't play.
What did you want to actually play the game? Oh, silly Verity.
It's fine. It all runs, I'd say, pretty damn well, apart from that. Unless it's just my mouse or my potato computer, I don't know. I mean,
It could be. Like, we can't rule out that as a possibility.
but I do see other people sometimes having what looks like the same problem. So
Oh, fair enough.
I'm definitely going to have to turn the voices down after
You're
this
kind
round.
of getting your ass.
Hey!
Hello. I'm just calling this a season unless there's some sort of like magical move you're about to do that I
Maybe.
wasn't aware of.
Maybe I've just done some magical move.
Ooh.
Oh, son of a... Sorry.
I'm gonna say that you got.
Right until he did that. But it's okay. I've got more things in my bag than just...
Do you do multiple rounds in this one like you do in Witcher, like 3 rounds?
You do. I threw the first round. You see at the top next to his 40... Oh, fuck you and your frozen bullshit. Right, I'm very much going to lose this. Unless Geralt can save the day. Save the day, Geralt.
Let's get this over with.
Geralt is the bestest.
He is. And Ciri.
But
Him
it's
and...
in Frozen Town though.
He threw it. Yay! We're going to a third round, baby.
But then you don't get any extra cards.
You get one. In the second round you get 2 cards. In the last round you get 1 card. So that has changed from the game as you played it in Dewberry.
I like that the cards are slightly animated.
Yeah, no, that's
nice.
Geralt certainly is, and I don't know if they're going to add that to more of them. I hope they do, because that is a nice touch.
It's not on all of them, it's just on some of them.
Yeah, it's mainly on the gold ones. And in fact, I think I've only seen it on... Maybe I've only seen... Ah, it's doing it again. Get out there.
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. Let's not rush over anything.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Priestess of Freya is like not animated, but like it kind of tilts within a.
Yeah, I think
Read it, well.
there's like a kind of parallax effect thing, I think, isn't there? So
Yeah, like I've seen it done before. It's like
Not
it's
your
2D
lucky
images,
day.
but they're spaced out on a plane, on a 3D plane, so you can kind of turn around them, and sometimes like part of it will be 3D,
yeah.
just so it kind of looks like that sort of 3D image effect thing. We
That's it.
I
Good.
saw a comic book thing online that the front page cover was like
Let's
that.
give
for
up
comic.
now.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Wow.
Oh, Pixel Spies in the room!
Welcome, Pixel. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm not
Please.
good.
It did say, it doesn't say he's in the chat. Oh,
Yield
yep,
and
he
save
says,
me
I'm
some
here,
time."
fuckers. No need to. Pixel, love, you gotta teach us how to. Well, teach me how to play.
But we're broke as shit
I'm not
peddlers.
gonna do it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, well, I'm fucked. I'm going to lose
Oh,
this.
shit.
I'm fucked. Sorry, guys. Disappointing.
It's okay. We'll give me time to warm up.
To be honest, I find that with Skellige versus Northern Realms Master Race, it's about 50-50 win-lose. I win more often on the against the monsters with Skellige. And Skellige.
Yeah. So Pixel has no idea what Gwent is. So should we explain?
Indeed, I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of here because otherwise it just keeps you playing forever and it like gets you trapped in a demon loop.
Yeah, Hearthstone's probably the best. Like sort of, it's like this. It's basically Gwent was a card game that was like a side game you could play in The Witcher 3.
It was indeed.
And CD, is it CD or CK Project?
CD Project Red.
CD Project. Yeah, CD Project have expanded it out into its own full game. Could they, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something to do with how popular Hearthstone has been.
I think so, yeah, definitely, because there's quite a few of these. There was, when we were at EGX, there was one for the Elder Scrolls realm as well. So they're obviously all kind of jumping on, I think, to that bandwagon. But Gwent was so well loved anyway, so it's
like this. Yeah, it was a great. Yeah, not that I really played it that much, but it looked like a good game. Like I loved games like Triple Triad and all that sort of stuff, and it seems very similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they've just they've elaborated it out, so you have different types of decks.
You do.
So,
the only one that you can't play that you can play in Witcher 3 that you can't play in this at the moment is Nilfgaard. I don't know why that is or where Nilfgaard will be or whether it'll join us or not.
Oh.
But you can play Skellige, which was only introduced in Blood and Wine. So, but everybody just plays Northern Realms like this fella. And my poor old Skellies get beaten.
No, you can...
I can win if I truly believe.
You can win, yeah. But yeah, all the decks are... I misheard Kitty and thought Verity said not that I've played it that much.
Oh no,
that was me that said that, not Verity. Verity
I've
plays
played it a lot.
Yeah. So Nilfgaard. Nilfgaard. So all the decks are based on kind of like clans in The Witcher. So the Skellige, you probably heard people complain before about the island of Northern Irish people. That's the Skellige people.
I thought they were Scottish. Are you saying they're Northern Irish?
I thought it was really Northern Irish. Some of it, I couldn't quite decide.
It was kind of a bit of just a mixture of all that sort of Celtic. Whatnot.
Yeah, it was like generic Celticness. Nilfgaard was one of the armies in the south, I want to say.
Yes, Nilfgaard is the empire in the south, and Northern Realms, as it's just called, Northern Realms, is in the north.
The Northern Realms.
In the north.
There's a monster deck.
There is, which features the oh my god, what the hell was it called? Wild Hunt. It's led by the Wild Hunt.
Wild Hunt. Make sure we pronunciate the H there. Hunt.
Indeed.
What else is there? There's another deck.
Skellige is the elves and dwarves who have lived in the lands. I think. Oh, get out! Bloody hell! This really annoys me when it does this. Just go, man! I want you. I choose you. There we go. Yes, the Skellige elves and also when there was the oh god, here we go into like deep into Witcher lore. Is your house falling apart again?
Yeah. Proven breaking the place. The accents are Northern Irish. The culture is a mix of Scottish, Irish, Norse. Says a Scotsman who lived in Belfast for 5 years. Supposedly Northern Irish then, supposedly. Sorry, love, what were you saying?
I was saying the conjunction, the whole Witcher lore is based on the conjunction of the spheres or something. I think it was called
Yes,
when all the worlds collided. Hang on, I've got to think strategy because I'm going to get my ass whooped
Okay,
again.
you think I will finish explaining? Yeah. So the lore of The Witcher is that once upon a time the conjunction of the spheres happened. So I don't think it was all the worlds. It was the universe of The Witcher.
Yeah.
Kind of ripped a hole between it and another universe that had. Oh, Scott is freaking out. The conjunction of the spheres.
What?
Basically, it collided with another. Pixel says, "Shut up and eat your M% chicken." It collided with a universe that had magic in it, and that let magic and monsters and everything else into the world.
All came through.
Yeah, it all came through at the same time. So monsters arrived, but also magic. So then people could start to study it, learn it. That's where sorceresses came from, and then that's where witchers came from. So the first witchers studied the magic that had arrived and made mutagens or mutations. That then they kind of it kind of feels like they forced it on little boys.
Yes, they do in the Trial of Grasses.
Yeah, the Trial of Grasses, and there was like I think maybe a 1 in 5 or 2 in 5 chance that you would survive, and after that you had to continue more trials. And if it was successful, you would have sort of superhuman strength and speed and abilities and stuff like that. Like you can see things that other people can't necessarily see. Side effect of that is you become sterile.
But that means you can shag everybody without worrying about it. So you know.
But sorceresses as well. Sorceresses are all sterile too. So you can shag whoever you want. Wahey, and you heal super fast. Wahey. But you also live for quite a long time. So I think Geralt is a good couple of 100 years old in the game.
Yes, I think he's pushing on 200, isn't he? Definitely. He looks good on it though.
Yeah. Scott says that he's never played The Witcher 3, but I've read a good bit of The Last Wish. The first book of short series is set quite a bit before the game trilogy. I've heard a lot of good things about the books, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I've read quite a few of the books, having played Witcher 3, and to be honest, The Last Wish, Geralt's not in The Last Wish very much, as I seem to recall. I think because it is lots of short stories, and it's mostly other peeps. Right, hang on, no, you talk, I'm going to strategize.
Yep, you go ahead. I literally only got into The Witcher maybe the past couple of months. But I decided to start at The Witcher 1, so I played The Witcher 1, and The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 3, and the moment I stepped into Witcher 1, I was like, Jesus, time has not been kind to the graphics of this game.
I couldn't go back that far, yeah.
But you know what? I very quickly forgot about it. The game is, it was the first time I was glad I had a Steam controller, because the Steam controller mapping to Witcher 1 is pretty epic. It works really well, and I was able to play the game pretty good. But yeah, the missions and the story and everything, like I can't remember the last time I'd gotten into a game as well as it. Scott says Verity true, though he's already sleeping with someone by page 3.
He doesn't hang around.
Doesn't hang around. Do you know what though? In my in The Witcher 1, when you slept with somebody, you got almost like a playing card. It was like a collectible thing.
Was it? In Witcher 1, you got
in The Witcher 1, when you slept with somebody, you got like this. It looked like a playing card. It looked like a tarot card with the woman you just slept with on it. It was really weird. Right?
You got to catch them all, literally.
Pretty much. And then it was. I felt weird about that anyway. But then there was one woman I slept with, and it was really funny. It was before I realized just how important choices are in The Witcher. And I slept with this woman in a cave randomly, and like her playing card was her like perched in like super squat with like all these bone necklaces, and it was just like,
what?
No, this has crossed a line.
So was she
And-
some sort of hag? I'm taking. Or...
Well, no, she was a sorceress herself, but she wasn't a hag or anything.
Oh, okay.
It was just really freaky, and I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to like collect women's sexual experiences anymore in this game. I'm not going to seek it out. So I stopped trying to find them anyway. But straight away when I came out, like the whole thing of that first mission is there's creepy stuff going on in the village, and the village is blaming the sorceress when the sorceress is like, hang on a second, this is all your own doing, it's nothing to do with me. So I decided to protect her, and then the villagers attack Geralt, and then I kill them all, and then afterwards she's like, you know, I'm so glad that we're on the same page. And then I was like, no, do you know what it is though? Like, they may have been the one asking you to do the spells, but you could have said no. So there was a choice to be like, well, you're not so great either. And that's what he said. It's like, well, you're not pearly white or anything like that. And then she was like, well, screw you then. And I was like, did I literally just leave that with 0 allies? Like, I scorned everyone. I managed to just like fuck everything up, and I was like, wow, I really didn't want that. But and that was like, it was the first time I realized that the game really it weighs heavily on your choices without ever really directly telling you at any point that that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Which is part of the first game.
It's brilliant. That's what I loved about The Witcher is the moral compass, and and I like the fact that Geralt's gruff and he tries his best to be a nice guy.
And I don't think it was really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, even though he's not supposed to have a man, I'm getting trounced again here.
Yeah, this guy is.
This is the problem with Northern Realms. It's just massively overpowered. There's hope yet. There's no hope. I'm screwed. I'm not going to score.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to score 20 off this card. Tris will remember that.
I don't think it was until I think it kind of came through in Witcher 1, but the Witcher 3 did it the best, which was showing Geralt as like when you first play The Witcher 1, Geralt just comes across like this kind of, oh, what's wrong?
Oh no, I have to discard it. Oh
no, why?
Because there's oh man, I didn't really think that through. Oh bollocks! I could have totally had him then. Right, there was a Scorch card, which basically destroys the most powerful card on the board. But because of the card that I'd played meant that I could draw, but I then had to discard, and I had no other cards in my hand.
Oh no.
I drew it, and then I instantly had to discard it, which...
Oh no.
Otherwise, I would have totally won there.
Oh.
But that's what I love about Gwent. It goes like that all the time. There's so many different strategies and things.
That's how it goes.
Exactly.
But yeah,
he sent me some scraps. It's all good.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, I think it was Witcher. Yeah, it was Witcher 3 that kind of like in Witcher 1, it kind of like Geralt comes across as this kind of like just blank, empty shell of a man, which he kind of is because he has amnesia. But
yeah, well, I've never played Witcher 1, so I've. What is that image? I don't even dare click on it.
It's Geralt in the tub. I might add, Pixel is very nice of it. Not gonna lie. Like, there's very few games where I get like a super crush on the main character, but like Geralt is like, I can see why guys make like female characters to play in like World of Warcraft and stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I really seriously enjoy like running around as Geralt, but he's like the first character really that I've ever been like, yes.
Yes. Hello.
So who's this? So they're playing as the.
I'm going to lose this game. I'm predicting right now because that guy has got a leader. He's got that is not one of the standard leaders, which means that he's most likely spent quite a bit of money on his deck, or he's played it an awful lot and got a lot of scraps. So.
Sorry, Pixel says PC Gamer repeatedly uses that image, and I don't know why. Because it's sexy.
We all know why.
We all know why.
Because you're super sexy.
Super sexy. Probably because it's one of the first scenes in the game where you can take a decent screenshot. Yeah, so is this how this works? Like, is the game free and then you can buy
Yes.
stuff? Is it free to play then?
It is free to play. If you this is the open beta, it's invite only, so you need to apply to get an invite. Once you've got an invite, then yeah, it's free to play. They'll give you a starter deck, but you'll get trounced. So you then play, and as you play, you collect ore. Oh, hang on, got to think. I see I'm losing already because he's got cards that I just have. Oh, that's not true. They're neckers. I've seen those before. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so you then collect the ore as you win, hopefully. Or you get scraps, so you can then mill cards and turn them into scraps, and then you can use scraps to make other stuff.
So it's kind of like the crafting thing.
Yeah, basically. So
Witcher
I think
has made its way through.
But also I think there's a similar thing. I mean, I've played very little Hearthstone. I started playing it, and then Gwent came out, and I was like, wow. So, do I really want to do that? That's a stupid thing to do, Hartley. Don't do that.
Nerfed your man.
He did indeed.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because that guy goes to the graveyard and turns into a big fucking bear.
Nice.
So, it's cool.
So there's a lot of resurrection shit going on.
Basically, that's what I'm doing with Skellige, is all about either berserking people or resurrecting them.
So you're working on your zombie army, is what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
That's what
Zombie, Scottish, Irish army.
Yeah, Scottish Irish army.
From across the Isles.
The Celtic army. But yeah, I had a point that I never finished.
I can't remember what you were saying.
In Witcher 3, I think it did the best job of showing Geralt as what he is, which is kind of like, he's an experienced guy who has a really like jokish, laddish side to him. It's just really dry.
Yeah.
And if you aren't looking, you might miss it. But when you get it, it's quite funny, actually, and well done.
Oh no, he's great.
He's quite a likable character, I think.
All right, somebody's got to die. Somebody's got to die now, because
Do you know what? Actually, I think probably the character I disliked the most was Triss, because
I hated Triss, and I don't know if that's because I came in. I started. Will you just play that card, man? Play that card. Come on, mouse. Play with me. There we go.
Why do you dislike Trish?
Because I started Witcher 2 long time ago, and I pretty much hated it. I started it off and I really hated the graphics and the story in it. I just didn't really kind of get into it. And then Witcher 3 came out and it looked awesome, and I was like, well, I'll give it a go, and then I got into it and then it was just awesome. And so I went back to Witcher 2. But I just don't get Triss. What's her deal? I haven't played Witcher 1, so I don't know what the whole amnesia thing is. Also, can I just one more, so in one of the books, I think like the first or second book, she turns up and basically she gets the shits. And he has to like carry her into the woods.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Unless I was reading that wrong. I'm sure he spends a lot of time carrying her into the woods, and she's like just got the shits. Yeah. And so I don't get where the whole, and she's trying to steal him all the time while she's got the shits. How you seduce somebody whilst they're holding up your,
Let me explain it to you, because whenever I met Triss in the third one, I was like, you're a bitch. The only person that I like really disliked, particularly because like out of all the characters, I think she's the most not innocent, but like naive. Like she's the most forthcoming. Really, she's pretty upfront and like, I don't want to say plain, but unlike the other sorceresses, she never usually has. She doesn't seem like she has like loads of double motives going on, which the other sorceresses are pretty.
That's well, her only motive is to bang Geralt, as far as I can tell.
Well, this is the thing. So basically, what happens in The Witcher 1 is that Geralt turns up. He has complete amnesia. He has no idea who he is, what he is, where he is, and he kind of has to be taught over time. But it very quickly turns into, oh shit, we don't have time to help you with your memory, because these guys have came and stole Witcher mutagens, and we have to go track them down, because if they use that for evil, then shit's gonna get bad. Right. So then you have to go off and try and start to find these people. But like, I think there's like 5 chapters in The Witcher 1. And then by like the 4th chapter, I think it is, you kind of have to, you don't really get a choice. You have to choose between Triss or another girl called Shani, who you also know.
Oh yes, yeah.
So you have to choose between Shani or Triss, and both of the choices are pretty shit, because Shani is like medcore, whatever, but is very like she's very aggressive, like super aggressive in a way. But like Triss, on the other hand, is very bitchy and slightly conniving. And then there's one point where she's talking into a mirror with somebody, and it's kind of, and you hear the person on the other side of the mirror saying, "Oh, don't let Geralt know about this. He'd never forgive you." You never find out what it is, but you know she's up to some shit, so you can never really trust her.
Yeah.
But oh, it's probably actually talking about the amnesia, to be honest.
What
Anyway.
is the amnesia? Why did he have amnesia?
So both him and Yennefer had amnesia from their time with the Wild Hunt.
Oh, right, okay.
They both were given amnesia. So
I thought there was some sort of what's it called, like pogrom or something, wasn't it, where they tried to kill lots of people, and fuck me, I haven't got any, excuse my French, I haven't got
You
any.
mean when he was in Riviera, Geralt of Rivia, whenever he was in Rivia?
No,
That
he
isn't
was.
where he lost his memory.
No, I thought there was a pogrom somewhere and he got killed or something, or there was some talk of him being murdered. I don't know. I've got so many bits of stories in my head. It's anybody who's listening to this who's like a real Witcher fan would be very confused.
No, Geralt was killed in Rivia once upon a time, but like he didn't actually die. They were able to save him, but as far as everyone else was concerned, he was dead. But him and Yennefer actually ran away together.
And then is that when they joined the Wild Hunt because they were looking for Ciri?
That's when they got captured by the Wild Hunt.
Right, okay.
And it was a method that Eredin used to lure Ciri to them. So Ciri turned up, saved them, dropped them off in a place, but again, both had their memories wiped. And then that's when the Wild Hunt started chasing Ciri, like because they could track her after that. She kind of revealed herself to save them too. But basically, what happened was Triss. Like, I already didn't want to choose Triss because, like, she was asking, like, to solidify your relationship with her, you had to go buy her a gift to show your, like, you have to buy her a ring to, like, show your devotion. Hang on a second. Scott is saying, Geralt had amnesia because CD Projekt Red had to introduce a book universe to gamers in a reasonably smart way. Spoilers! Spoiler. Geralt was killed at the end of the Witcher books, which leads straight into Witcher 1. So there you go.
I see. I haven't finished the third book, so
No,
yeah,
I really need to read the books. But anyway, so Triss basically gets you to get her a ring to show your devotion, whatever. Which I did, but at the same time I was like, nah, this just doesn't feel like it's gonna work. Like, you know, whatever. But then when you get into The Witcher 2, Triss is like all over you like a fly on shit. Like she's all like.
Well, you start off in her bed. I'm sure you do. Right at the beginning of The Witch 2, you're at the Foltests. When Foltest's trying to take, where is it? Is it in Temeria? I can't remember. No, he is Temeria. Oh, I can't remember. He's trying to take a castle, and you're in bed with her right at the beginning of Witcher 2. I'm sure.
I can't remember.
You're in
that's
like an
Witcher
army
1.
camp.
Witcher 1.
No, that's definitely
Witcher 2.
2.
You're in bed with her. Yeah. Because that leads on from the Witcher 1 where you ended up with her. So Witcher 2, you wake up in bed with her. You're together. You still haven't got your original memory back, so you don't remember about Yennefer yet.
Okay.
So Triss is kind of, but then Triss starts being all like, you know, whenever at one point she's kind of like, if you say the word, we'll run away together and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, you're coming on a bit strong. And that's when I sort of started to let her down gently because I was like, I don't know, mate, I don't know. And then it isn't until The Witcher 3 when you actually gain your memory back and you start to try and find Yennefer, you realize that Triss is like a sister to Ciri and has known you and Yennefer for as long as you guys can remember.
She helped raise Ciri. She taught her about periods.
Yes, she helped raise Ciri. She watched you and Yennefer be a couple for nearly 2 decades. But when you lost your memory, she decided to swoop in and see if she could have a go.
Yeah.
And knew that when you got your memory back, you were probably going to end up back with Yennefer, but she tried it anyway. And I was just like, you absolute homewrecker. Bitch.
Exactly.
Like I was proper like can't believe it. But like whenever the relationship between Geralt and Triss in Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 is very like it was very stale anyway. It was very much like you must do this thing for me. All right, I'll do this thing for you. Whereas obviously I think the writing really improved by The Witcher 3 anyway, but by The Witcher 3 like the relationship between Geralt and Yennefer just reminded me so much, not to be soppy, but like kind of relationships I've had that are kind of like, you know, that kind of you love each other but you're very strong and independent and, you know, like kind of you know, kind of like that sort of jokey bickering back and forth and stuff, that the banter.
Yeah.
Like that to me was more like a real relationship anyway. So
Sorry, I just got a new card for winning, so I was slightly distracted for a brief moment there. It's not that great.
you got the Redanian Elite.
Yeah, I don't really play
And
Northern
5
Realms
more.
though. Maybe I should try Northern Realms.
Maybe
But-
you should. But that seems a bit silly that they're giving you cards for the deck that you don't really use. Like,
well,
surely
they give you
should
cards across. Oh, hang on, let's come out here for a second. Let's see where I am. I only need 20 more ore, so like one more victory, and I can open a keg. So, and then you get just a random selection of cards. It can be from any of the 4 decks, and you get 4
how
like
much-
normal ones, and then 1 potentially rarer one. So.
Yeah. How much does it cost to buy a card?
Oh, do you want to go to the shop?
Go to the shop.
No, don't make me go to the shop. I'm gonna have to start
You're gonna wanna buy
hawking jewelry. It's I don't know. It's about average, I suppose. You get so it's 269 in euros, which is about 250, I think, for the UK peeps.
For like one.
For
Right.
two kegs, you get 2
Right.
kegs.
Oh, so
for
you
that.
buy kegs,
Yeah.
and then you use those.
So
to
you
do
can
your
all of
cards.
these you got to buy. I mean, if you're crazy rich or whatever, then
Yeah.
you get you can buy like 60 of them if you're insane. Because the problem is that this is a beta, so they have said that there's no confirmation at all that they're going to let you keep everything at the end. What they might do is wipe the servers and then give you back as many kegs as you have bought or whatever, but you may not end up with the same decks, so it's a risky business.
All right. Scott says gonna stop listening for fear of game spoilers, but I'm looking forward to finishing the whole Witcher trilogy. I have a pretty high tolerance for old game mechanics, so hopefully I'll get a lot out of the writing. You will.
You
You
will.
really
You
will.
really will.
I really enjoyed it. If anything, by the time I got to 2, I was just gaining a real appreciation for how much the quality had improved, and like obviously the effort was always the same, but their skill as game makers greatly improved, and I was quite impressed. But don't worry, I'm done talking about it for now anyway. But no, you'll definitely I really got into it because of the writing alone. Even in the first one, it was right up my alley.
Yeah, I see. Like I said, the first time I played Witcher 2, the writing. I don't know if it was the writing or the graphics or what it was, but it just didn't really gel with me. But then by Witcher 3, I don't know. Witcher 3 was just incredible.
Yeah, I was the same though, because I tried to play The Witcher 2 back when it first came out on the Xbox, and totally not interested.
Yeah.
I think I played an hour of it, and I was like, oh, this is I just don't understand what's happening. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not interested. It did take going back to The Witcher 1 for me to really get it, I guess. But I think if I jumped into The Witcher 3, I probably would have enjoyed it as well.
I think also what was difficult was at the beginning of Witcher 2, the combat system, when you do that kind of training session. I don't know if that's at Kaer Morhen or wherever the hell that is. But the combat system, when you're first trying to do signs and chopping people and shooting them with crossbows and all the rest of it, it was much more difficult in 2, I thought, than it ever was in 3. They seem to improve it a lot, which you'd expect because obviously it was better.
Yeah, I actually even the system in 1 was simpler.
Yeah.
The game system was very much just rapidly keep clicking a button. I was literally all you'd wait until the circle in the middle was gold, and then you hit, and you just kept hitting over and over again. When the dial was gold, you had to time it, and that was literally it.
Yeah.
It was pretty hard to die. I think I got to the 3rd one, and I was like, oh, this is actually a real fighting mechanic now. I might actually have to try.
Yeah, exactly. You actually have to put some. It's quite skilled, I think, actually, the fighting mechanic in there.
Yeah, I really actually enjoy the.
It's a challenge if you do it on Blood and Bones and all the rest of it. And
Yes, I even find, because what I tended to do was, even I was on normal mode, but when it kind of comes up and says you don't want to do this mission because it'll be far too difficult for you, I'd be like, fuck it,
come on, bring it.
I gotta do it. And it was never really a problem.
Yeah.
Scott says, bear in mind The Witcher 2 on Xbox 360 was a later port of the PC version. Witcher 3 was designed from the ground for all platforms in mind, especially consoles. It's a good point. And even Witcher 1 was the same, but at least with The Witcher 2 you could plug in a controller, whereas The Witcher 1 you kind of have to hack it, map it to a controller if you want to use a controller. It's completely keyboard and mouse. But regardless, I think they've The Witcher 3 really shows how much they've improved it and stuff, but they all hold up pretty well. Like, because the narrative is there. There's so much of a base to draw from.
I'm definitely going to have to go back, I think, and play The Witcher 1. I'm sure my potato machine will handle that, surely. it's got to be able to play something.
A potato machine. It bakes the potatoes.
Now I'm in a pickle, and I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to have to give up, yield the round. Come from behind.
Come from behind.
That's my motto. When they least expect
the
it.
First round being given to them.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd have to spend a card to... I would have had to have spent like a card to go well over... Oh, fuck off. Sorry. This game makes me swear so much. I do apologise. Because the monsters... Every faction has its own special power. And the monster's special power is, at the end of a round, a random card will stay on the pitch. And he's got Geralt. And now he's played Eridan.
Oh my god.
So he's on 22 and I haven't even played a card yet. So yay!
Christ.
Let's do this.
Scott was saying, is that your laptop fan he could hear overheating?
Is it? I've got my headphones on, so probably.
I can hear it, but it's very dim. Like, it's in the background. Like, it's not like...
I can like try and mask it. I can't. It's probably...
I could, but I'm not gonna.
If it's really bad, I can move the mic somewhere else, but yeah.
You actually can't hear it at all anymore. You could hear it a little bit earlier, but you can't now.
Probably when it's like getting really intense and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Commander!
I have.
Andrian, hi you both.
Hey guys.
We're gonna let Verity just concentrate here before she
gets her ass whooped badly. To be honest, he got a lucky break by keeping Geralt, because that was completely random. So there's sometimes that's just the breaks in this game.
Potato machine.
Hey.
So Drian is my friend Kizzo on that Discord that I'm on, so he loves The Witcher.
Hooray!
He knows all about the Witcher.
Oh, he's got a scorch. I'm buggered.
He'll probably understand what's going on a bit better.
Oh, I've got a really crap hand and I'm buggered, is what's going on.
Kizzo says he's not seen any Gwent yet, so this is exciting for him.
Ooh. Well, he must have played it in the actual game itself, I'm assuming. Unlike your good self.
Yeah. Something silly, like I think he said he put like 150 hours into The Witcher 3 all in. 120 maybe actually, but something like that.
I don't think I can catch him, but oh, it's my turn. Fuck, I'm just sitting here like a pleb.
I love the look of the Ciri card.
Yeah, she looks good. Ciri in the game, in the Witch game, was a level 15 card, but she's been debuffed to 8. But she does have that feature that she can come back. I am so fucked. It's just not even funny anymore. Why did Vescal not come? I mean, Lambert. I love Lambert. Lambert is one of my favourite characters.
I don't know about Lambert. No.
He's a bit of an arse, but I like that. He's the kind of, like, in Stardew Valley, he's like the Shane of The Witcher.
What?
Have you played Stardew Valley at all? Probably not. I know.
No.
In that, he's like, he's got... Oh, I'm so screwed.
Ciri OP nerf next patch, please. She's already been nerfed.
She has already been nerfed.
Commander says sorry for being late to the party. It's okay. The party's still going. We're waiting for you, brah.
Yeah, but my win-loss odds are pretty rubbish at the moment. Get out!
How many games have you won and how many games have you lost?
I don't know. That's one of the features, unless I'm just missing it, that's one of the features I don't think they've introduced yet, is an ability to actually see your streak and see how you're doing generally.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a look. I tell you what, I'll go into the deck builder and see, because I imagine it'll probably be in there. Or I'll go into my profile as well and have a look in there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've won at least one game this
I've
stream.
won one. And I've lost coming up on 3.
That's alright. That's not too bad.
So, yeah.
Coming up on 3 because you're gonna...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to surrender this because...
Yeah. The one thing I'd say, Commander, is you missed a very in-depth explanation about The Witcher, which we've kind of done twice now, so I'm not doing it again. Unless you really, really desperately want to know. As Scott has just mentioned there, if you're enjoying the stream, do give us a follow. I'm pretty sure everybody here already follows us. But,
Indeed.
And you're all very lovely, loyal viewers
And
that add
thank you
lots
for
to our
joining us.
streams. Yeah, you had lots of crack. It's good. It's nice to chat. I enjoy the conversation.
It's
Commander says, "Damn it." Well, look, is there anything particular you want to know about The Witcher? Like, we can explain it again. We must.
We can explain it a little bit, maybe. Now, see, there's nothing in here. This is just my deck. There's nothing in here about my win. I don't want to look at my win-loss streak. It's probably going to be awful.
That might be something that they do later. Like, what I suspect companies like CD Projekt Red are doing, and I think it's the same thing that Tiny Build do. It's like they do these open alphas and open betas, and they come and they watch people playing them.
Yeah, I'm sure
on
they
the
do.
stream, so they can see the things that they're looking for or they want. Whatever.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh, I can change the language. Oh, I can have it. I could have it in French for Scott. Should I put it in French?
Gwa.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
I'm
Oh.
French. Remotely offensive.
Or we can have it in Polish. Oh no, I can't get it out of Polish. No, it's okay. It goes back the other way. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, cool.
Vibration enabled. I suppose if I'm using a control.
Scott says, "Welcome to the Witcher lore R." Yeah.
It's better than the what was the other one we were going to call it on Mondays? Susan's Smut Hour.
Oh, Susan Smuttar, yeah. Smutty Up or something. Smutty Up R.
I think that's definitely what it needs to be called now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going back in to lose again.
Cool.
I'm taking Skellige with me. We're going down fighting.
Yeah. I think if you don't win this one, maybe for shits and giggles, try a different deck.
Northern
Just to see
Realms,
what happens.
Master Race.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Skellige. Actually, I'd need to do a little bit of fiddling around with my Skellige deck though. Oh, full test. See, it's always Northern Realms or monsters.
Commander says, "I like that name, but don't tell Susan."
It's too late. It's already out there.
She already knows. We
Uh,
already told her. Oh, it's full test.
yeah, I don't like full test.
I never
Oh!
minded full test, but he wasn't like the best guy.
He was the guy who got killed, wasn't he? No
Yeah.
spoilers. He something
Shit.
happened. Something happened to him.
Nothing happens. He's fine. Everything is peachy.
Everything is groovy. All right, I'm gonna because I want something better. So I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want to scorch, or do I? Maybe I do. Oh fuck it! I'm going in. It's gonna be bad. I'm going in. Finish. Accept. Right, I've got a plan. It's a red hot plan. Do you want to watch
Ooh.
this? Watch this strategy unfold. Right, Savage Bear. He's going
I'm
in.
excited.
Now, Savage Bear does 1 damage to everybody else who comes onto the field. I haven't actually got a war cry, so this is fairly useless. Yeah, in your face. And then you can unleash hell with your berserkers. Now, see, maybe I need to put more berserkers into my deck. Maybe that's
like
that's
if
what I'm
that's your
doing
game
wrong.
plan.
I think maybe I need to pick more of one strategy and like go down. Maybe it's like either you're bringing people back from the dead or you're buffing them with their berserker powers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I suppose.
oh, it's okay. Scott didn't hear who we said died.
Yep,
So
I know. That's fine. I'm
so
happy about that.
we won't say who it was again.
Yep, we're not saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm going to hang on to that because Foltest's magic power is to duplicate cards. So, yeah, I'm not falling for that, is what I'm saying. So if I hang on to my Scorch, the good thing about Scorch is that it'll take all of the ones that are at the same level. Will you just play the card game? Go, play, go, go!
Play the game.
Play the card, play the card. Biddle-diddle-diddly. Yeah, in your face.
Leave your bellies at home.
Ooh. See, now what I need to do...
Drain said Scorch is bollocks. Hannah says great Cockney accent there.
Yeah. It is indeed, Bob. Who's Cockney accent? Which
Did you
one?
not do one?
Did I do one?
Did I do one?
Did I go into Cockney again without realising it?
I don't know. Maybe. Did I?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Commander, who did the Cockney?
I have no idea. You're gonna have to tell us, dude, because we're just unaware.
It might be me. I sometimes slip in and out of accents without realising.
It just happens. It just happens.
Oh, duplicate it. You know you want to duplicate it, and then I want to burn its face off the face of the earth. I'm gonna...
Have a banana. Who did that? Was it me?
Have
I
a
honestly
banana.
don't know. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out.
It's not gonna happen. Ah, this is a stupid plan. Oh, I'm so rubbish.
What did you do?
I'm doing everything a bit backwards.
You do silly things.
I just haven't got the cards that I wanted. I'm sad. I'm sad by my lack of cards. I'm also totally overplaying my hand here. I should really stop and forfeit the round. But it's too late. I'm going in.
Leroy Jenkins!
Best I can get is a draw. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah!
Did you get your draw?
No, but he's oh no, apart from it, he's still got an 11 and I can't scorch his fucking face off. I could scorch his face off.
Just scorch his face off then.
Or maybe I should just I'm going to let the round. Let him have the round. Let him have the round. I come from behind. Remember this.
Oh yeah.
Remember our people's words.
Yep. Coming from behind.
And hopefully I'll get some better cards in the next draw, but probably won't. But also, I got cool things in my graveyard now, so I can get old Freya and Myrmidon. He's in town, and I got another Freya. See, everything's coming up roses.
Oh, is everything coming up Millhouse?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Unfortunately, he's also got some of those powers, so that's a bit disappointing. But I am not afeared.
You're not afeared.
And I've still got my Scorch for doing Scorchings.
Oh yeah, true. True that.
True that.
You one of us or not?
I have to say, I don't feel like I'm giving this my fullest of attention. It's so much more difficult to play when you're streaming because you've got to like talk
Yeah, like I imagine that
focus.
was really quite difficult actually. I don't know how I'd find that.
It's not. I don't know why. Because I suppose because it's strategizing. It's not like playing other games where you're. I don't know. You're just. See, I'm doing it now. I'm trying to think.
No, I get what you mean. Like, you know, like I could probably sit and happily like talk while playing The Witcher and like doing like question marks and stuff. Like, because that's kind of like, you know, I don't really. It's a different kind of brain energy needed to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas, yeah, strategizing. Like, I don't know if I could play something like Dota or League of Legends and like talk to people.
Exactly. I'm impressed with people who can do this because it is quite difficult.
Yeah.
To try and see now. Well, it's the moment that it comes up to like I have to think about what it is I'm trying to do. Do I want to bring out him or do I want to bring out him? I'm gonna bring out him. Fuck it.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Apparently Kizzo has I have everything coming up Millhouse framed in his downstairs toilet.
That fucker just scorched me. Well, two can play at that game.
You don't scorch him back.
No, because I've got a card that's stronger than him. But he scorched him, and that made him stronger, and then I bring him back, and he's stronger again. Ha ha! In your face! Who's scorching who now?
Very pleased with yourself.
A little bit.
Do you think you're gonna win this one?
No.
Well, at least you can say you tried.
Oh, see, look, I've got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh no.
I got nothing. The best I can force is probably a draw. I've got to discard two.
You've got to discard two.
Well, he hasn't played any Dubris, so I'm going to discard you. Now, do I keep... Nah, I'm going to discard it. Fuck it. It was all for naught.
No.
Please, please, please. Please don't play anything that takes you over 43. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Oh, no, wait. I've just remembered. I've got something awesome. Oh, no, so's he. I just remembered he's... Where did he come from? Oh, because she was a healer, of course. Bollocks. That's all I have to
What's
say.
happening?
It's okay. It's okay. It's not quite over yet, but it pretty much almost is.
Commander says that you need to work. You need to get working on your decks.
Yeah, I do. Oh, he's got a commander's horn.
And
so-
then Scott corrected his English. His punctuation or his spelling. It's like, don't correct the viewers, Scott. Let them use terrible English if they want to. Unless they're here for English lessons, in which case. Did you win?
Possibly.
Yay!
I won the round. It's all going to come down now to the final draw and who gets what. So if I draw like a 2 card and he draws a Geralt, then we're boned. I drew Geralt! Yay!
Yay! That means I win.
Oh, come on. Of course, if he's also drawn Geralt, he gets a bonus to his golds. So
We could
then he
still be
wins.
buggers.
It all comes down to this. What's he got?
So you've thought about this.
He's got Thaler. Thaler does nothing. I think I've won.
Awesome.
I
Yay! You're the best.
Around. That was pure by sheer luck, I would say. Absolutely sheer luck.
Well done.
The best kind of win. Yeah. I got a new card. I got a new card. I got a new card today.
What get?
Just some Skellige horsey. I suppose I
It
should
was
probably
Goyatel, wasn't it?
Squirtle. That's it. Yeah.
Goyatel.
All right. Let's go look at the decks. See what we can do. I mean, my Skellige is doing quite well, and I could.
Commander.
Shut up, fool.
That's me.
No, it was dumb luck. Completely dumb luck. So, but I feel like I've got half the strategy happening somewhere up top. It's just not brilliant yet. So, I also feel like I've got too many magic cards, and I should do away with some of them.
Too many magic cards.
See, I could, right, okay, look, I don't know if you can see the deck yet, but I could you can have a minimum of 25 cards or a maximum of 40, like normal bronze cards.
Yeah.
So I could have more cards in my deck, but then I always feel like then your draw chances are much lower because you only get 10 cards in your hand at the beginning. So I think it's better, I'm sticking it around 30 because I feel that that's like a good draw size.
Yeah.
Maybe I should lose these guys because... what's his face? Oh, Crack, Mr. Crack down here.
Crack.
The Crack can summon them. So, but then they are quite handy to have. If the chat has any
thoughts on
suggestions? See, I have been slowly acquiring some Queen's Guards, but I don't yet have Keris. So when you get her, the Queen's Guards give her power, and then they all get like summoned together. So I imagine that's quite a stonking move. But to do that, you have to have Keris, and I don't. I'm not going to do anything to it just yet. Let's have a look at Northern Realms Master Race. See what
So we've got.
we got. In there.
Commander says you will find your decks soon enough.
I'm working on it.
Oh yeah, we've almost reached 2,000 total stream views for the channel.
Woo! Road to 2,000.
Just can't pick things and make them a thing, Verity.
Sure I can. Woo! Where do we see that? Oh, I see it down there with that little eyeball.
Yeah.
2,000 eyeballs. Awesome. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to play because I can't think and strategize and stuff like that. And I need to get to level 8 because then I might get a keg. So we've got to win one more.
Cool.
Doot doot. I'm so tempted to play the doot doots.
Doot doot. Play the what?
Doot doot. Mr. Skellige.
Oh, the doot doot deck.
Yeah.
Doot doot.
Or a whole lot of dwarf. I used to quite like the Skellige, but nah, I'm gonna stick with my Skelly Willies. I'm feeling it.
Skelly Willies.
Skelly Willy. Let's have it. Right, I'm gonna think now with my brain, and be like those super League of Legends Hearthstone players that do this for a living.
Naturally. You've got this.
Guess who it is? Everybody's favourite.
Northern Realms.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Right.
Full test. The
Lit.
arse.
See, I think where I'm going wrong at the moment is I'm not strategizing enough at this point. I'm talking to you guys, and this is where I should get my draw right.
Don't blame us.
I totally blame
Blame
you
us.
for my weakness. Now he's not going to be so much use. In fact, she's not so much use at the moment. Oh, I'm going to be. No. Ah, I got 2 pirates. Boff. Boff, I say. 72 followers. Boop boop. Road to 100 and 2,000 and
Stuff and thing.
all the other numbers. Geralt. See, there's his bonus of his race, his deck or whatever it is that all gold cards get an extra 2, I think, on top of them.
Oh, that's pretty class. Oh, that's full test one?
Yeah. That's Northern Realms. Fault, because you can change leader cards as well. Play the card. Play the card.
Oh, I get it. So Geralt can be in any deck regardless of...
Yeah, because he's neutral. So he can...
As a Siri.
Neutral. Yes, exactly. So...
I understand.
Well, that was a bollocks card that I didn't really want. Oh, wait, maybe... I got a plan. It's a rubbish plan. Yeah, it's a brilliant plan. And it worked. Totally.
Did it work?
Yeah. It was rubbish. But, for a brief moment, I felt like a genius.
And then you realised that you weren't.
Then I realised who I really am.
This is who I really am. And no one can stop me. Oh God, I'm so tired.
What time is it? Are we about an hour being there?
Yeah, it's perfect now.
I gotta win. I feel like I gotta get a
Okay.
win. Gotta get a win. So if I don't win this one, I'll win the next one, and then
Okay. You will win the next one. This will happen.
I totally win the next one.
What was I gonna say?
I don't remember.
I think I can have a bit of a lion tomorrow. I think I'm allowed to have.
You're
a
allowed
lion.
one in your massive quest for.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
Right. I don't think I'm gonna catch him. So do I want to? I know. I take it doesn't matter. I'm gonna play.
I'm Geralt and I do the slicey slice. Sorry that it came up with his wee animation. I do love his wee animation.
If you hover on him, it does it as well. Whee! Look, he chops.
Slice.
He chops off 2. Is that a ghoul? Chops off 2 ghoul heads in one go.
Something like that.
Forget win. Right, coming from behind. It's a strategy that works 100% of the time, 50% of the time, or maybe even 40% of the time.
More like 40. Who knows? Who really knows?
Who
Nobody
knows?
this.
Because they ain't putting those strategies in. I don't want that, but I do want Lambert because he's cute. That's not a winning strategy.
Is it now?
Picking guys because they're cute. The other thing I haven't been able to work out is how to look in your graveyard. You don't seem to be able to do that. I'm sure you can do that in Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, but
In Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know. In something.
Because that's the same game. I could totally do this in, Card Captor Secura.
Yeah, so if CD Projekt Red are watching the Ready Up stream, which I hope they are. Take note. I'd quite like to see what's in my graveyard. Unless it's just oh, I worked it out. I take it back. I'm looking in it. I can't get out of it now. I'm stuck in my graveyard and it's my turn.
No, you can't play the graveyard.
I'm in. I'm out. I'm okay. It all went horribly wrong for brief, but I'm back.
Oh.
I'm sitting in Siri. Fuck this shit.
I'm sitting there's like a, where my desk is a standing desk.
Mm.
There's like a wee sofa right behind it, and I'm just sitting on the sofa watching from afar because my back is so sore.
Oh.
What does it say? Pokemon TCGO, the card game, for the win. that GBC game is amazing. Actually, incredibly epic boss battle music for a card game. GBC.
GBC, Game Boy Controller. I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
As is fairly evidenced. Should we send in Geralt? Because he's... Is it too early? Is it too early to play the Geralt?
He's cute. Let's see his cute face.
He's not got his cute face on there. He's got his
well, that's
ghoul
his
smashing face.
That's his hot ghoul smacking face.
Game Boy Color. I knew it was Game Boy something.
She's concentrating on strategy, Scott. Give her a break.
Yeah, let me be.
Jesus.
He just messed up there, so I might be able to take advantage of this.
Oh, nice.
If I could apply my brain for a brief moment.
Yes, apply your brain.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Claire is patient, but she brooks no insult.
I never played the Pokemon card game, but I really enjoyed the trading cards. Like, I proper got into collecting the original sort of... You could get, like, normal ones and shiny gold ones and all that sort of stuff. And I was, like, I'd nearly got the whole 150, and then they introduced Pokemon Generation 2. And I was like, fuck this shit! All I really wanted was a Ninetales, and like I had multiple shinies of different cards, but I never got a Ninetale, and it really upset me. Yeah, like Commander says, I love that game. I have 2 copies for some reason. I'm assuming he's talking about the Game Boy Color game.
Why did you want a Ninetales so bad?
I seem to have a real infatuation for Ninetales. They're like my favorite Pokemon. And I don't know why, because they're not the most interesting. Like, I would say Bulbasaur is probably my spirit Pokemon because it's such a grumpy wee shit. I'm like, yeah, I get that. But, it's such a wee moan. But, and it, you know, it evolves into the ugliest thing.
And that's why you feel akin to it?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I just really wanted a Ninetales, and then I had a friend who had a Ninetales, and being the conniving 12-year-old that I was, I'm gonna invert commas, borrowed her card.
Whoa!
Then, like,
he's just played something.
No.
I don't know what it was. Sorry, he just played something and I had no idea what it was. It was a card I've never seen before. Sorry.
I thought you got really insulted at me borrowing my friend.
No! Oh, sorry. No. I probably played that right the wrong moment, but...
Oh, wow. What did he do?
I don't know. I can't click on the card to find out what it did. But it blew...
yours away.
He blew shit up. It blew shit up in a spectacular style. He's passed! He's passed! Victory is mine! Now I can I'm going to play Lambert because I just fucking love Lambert. I do hate it when people showboat when you've already won, but I just love Lambert.
Does that mean you win the whole thing though?
Yeah.
Yay!
Because I'm the best. Well, I'm the slightly less worse.
Oh right, I need to finish this story first.
Sorry, yes.
I'm a bad person now. No, I borrowed the car and then 2 weeks later I gave it back to her and said, look, you didn't even notice this was gone because you don't give a shit. Would you please just trade me the card for something else? And she wouldn't trade it. She didn't like Pokemon. She didn't play Pokemon. She didn't enjoy the cards. She just didn't want me to have the card. I was like, remind me why I call you a friend. But I gave her the card back because I was like, no, I was just making a point. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, my nan used to say.
Indeed. She was a wise lady. Wise lady. Right, I have now got 160 ore, which means I'm going to the shop to buy...
Question, do we support Trump here? I was hoping we were going to avoid
we're having a respite from political bullshit.
I'm so I'm done with Trump and everything else. But no, I'm not personally a Trump supporter. I think he's a twat and whatever, but I'm not like unless you have something insightful and something to say, then I think we're just avoiding it.
Yeah,
this is your mind bleach away from this shit.
I'm opening card kegs. I don't care.
He's plugging something. All right.
I'm gonna hover on that for a sec. What's happening here?
Okay.
Oh.
It's allowed.
What the fuck?
Donald Trump. I'm okay with this. It's a line.
Oh, I just noticed that Skellige, the sail on their ship is a little axe. Well, it looks like a little axe anyway, to me.
Oh,
Anyway.
nice, isn't it? I can see that.
Skeleton. I don't want no skeleton. I don't want no monsters. And I've got loads of them. So.
All right, so you were able to open a keg.
So I've opened the keg. These are my basic cards. You get 4 basic cards, and then you click continue, and then they give you 3, like cooler cards. I don't know how cool. And then you have to pick one of those. Ooh, what's this? Choose 1 non-gold unit on your side and add 5. But he's only a 3. Or should I take the ancient foglet? But I don't ever play monsters. That's the thing.
There's no point in.
But he is quite cool. I've got loads of the skulls, so I don't need any more of them. And I can't even remember if I've got any Macam guards or not. I might take the foglet, you know.
But you're not going to use it.
I might get out Captain Doot Doot one time.
Yeah, but like you're on level 8, and how often do you use it? Like you're not gonna.
I just play Skellige. I play Skellige all the time. I can't help myself. I feel a little bit cheated by that. I don't feel I didn't get good enough. It's always the way though.
Anyway, cool. It's not bad, haul.
Yeah, it's alright. See, I need to do some work on my Doot Doot deck because
Need to do work on your doot doot.
Doot Doot. Thank you, Mr. Skellige.
Donald Trump being elected president isn't political. It's about sending a message. Get it for the sake of a complete collection of cards.
Indeed, that's very important. And you can build stuff that you don't need to get more rags to then build cards that you want to actually build. Why is nothing working when I click on it? Oh, the clicks are so slow. See, I think this is just... I don't think I've even done anything to this deck.
Are you looking at doot doot?
I am. I'm looking in Doot
Doot
Doot.
doot.
Doot Doot. I have already got an ancient foglet. Boo. Do I need more foglets?
Oh, Pixel, don't worry. We're not going to ban you. You're our best friend.
No ban, please. No ban.
No ban, please. No ban, please. No ban, please.
See, the problem is like starting with a new deck is you've then got to go in and learn all the strategies again, and which is fine. It's fine, and I should probably do that. But life is hard.
Oh, you has to. Oh, you has to.
And I like these Skelliges.
Right. You like cheeky bum from behind.
That is my style of play, coming from behind.
Yeah. I am probably going to have to head on.
I think I'm going to call it here anyway. I did say if I won that I would quit, so...
You did. Yeah, well... Awesome.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry that you guys came late. Sorry that you're all shit.
Sorry that you came late. Coming from behind. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt.
You should, and then wear it in the next stream.
Absolutely. No, thank you very much for joining us, peeps. I hope that's been insightful into just how bad I am at Gwent. Well, I'd say it was about 50-50.
Oh, Pixel's like, cough, cough, came late.
No, you saved that shit for Monday.
Yeah, save that for Smutty Monday.
We won't be having any of that.
No idea what's happening on Monday.
I don't know if we are doing more. We may be doing more of Susan's Smut Hour.
There is more to do if Susan can put up with it. Bless her. She really does physically hurt her.
If she can bear it, it's quite difficult. And it's quite a lot to ask for. Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you close.
I'm gonna wrap up now. Yes. Thank you everybody for watching, and if you have enjoyed us, then yes, we are around on Mondays at what is it? 8 p. It's 8 p.m. isn't it? For
8 p.m.
Because I'm in a different time zone. 8 p.m. for Susan's Smut Hour and other indie games. And on Fridays for Casual Fridays as usual. And Wednesdays are now just a bit, either somebody over here possibly at some point. But have a look for us on Twitch at Ready Up, or on Facebook, where we'll be posting about these sorts of things. And if you want to watch any of the videos of any of the streams that we've done, you can catch up with us on Ready Up Video. And you can read all our words and other bits over on ready-up.net. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much, Kitty, for joining in.
Yes, thank you. It was nice to like just sit and talk about The Witcher for an hour.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to get out of it. And I got a keg, so you know, life is good.
You got a keg.
So life is good indeed. Thanks everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Yeah. See you Monday. Bye.
Bye.